with these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Back and forth they go. Both men step back for just a moment. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two.
What do we expect to see here in round two? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. A lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, what's forward, what's backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you get it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to
jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter shot. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Nice counter shot. He scores with the counter. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come off now, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You completely switched up. Get your attention out. Let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing together. Switch it up.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out, put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
We have a fight that's got great footwork, that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. That uppercut just missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every.
Let's start the 6th. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than that.
They both want the knockout. And he misses with that jab. They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you... Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
just 10 seconds to go in the round.